Well, hi everybody, good morning. To meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Friday morning where it is another foggy start for most of us. Although up north, the fog is pretty much gone. It's still kind of cloudy, but there's no fog, so a lot of these counties might as well be taken out at this point here. And out west, we're going to start to see clouds clear, or counties cleared out as the morning goes on. But officially, as of the time of this recording, just after 7 o'clock, northern and western areas in effect until 9 a.m. This is where the fog will clear out first. Noon is when the expiration time is for this dense fog advisory farther south and east. There are patchy areas of dense fog this morning, a lot of low clouds. We've got that cloud clear line very close to Highway 83 right now. East of that, a lot of clouds, a lot of fog, and areas of drizzle and light rain. These are mid-level clouds to the west that might even provide some very minor moisture as well. So even as skies are clearing up and it's getting colder here, a couple of extra clouds will move overhead those areas where it's clearing up. So that cloud clear line gets close to Kearney by noon, but then a few more clouds move in here. Stuck under the clouds in the fog east of Highway 281 this morning. Here comes a lot of sunshine out west this afternoon. We'll get some partial clearing later today in the central part of the state. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds out east, but not much sunshine expected out east this afternoon. Continued clearing this evening, but low clouds will try to redevelop here in eastern Nebraska later tonight, tomorrow morning here along Highway 77, maybe as far west as Highway 81, we'll see. So these areas have a chance to see more fog tomorrow morning. The rest of us, a few extra clouds by tomorrow morning, partly to mostly cloudy for some. We'll see more sunshine tomorrow, a few early clouds, then partly to mostly sunny skies, a nice day on Saturday. Here comes some more clouds Saturday night, bringing a slight chance of rain Saturday night and Sunday morning. Once again, fog way to the east here, but most of us won't see that. We should see another nice day on Sunday ahead of a clipper system that will bring us a chance of rain, snow, colder temperatures, and some wind as we look towards Monday and Monday night. Highs today, stuck under the clouds, well, it's mid to upper 40s in the east. More sunshine, low to mid 50s out here to the west. Overall, everybody above average, just much nicer the farther west you go. Tonight's lows down into the 20s, so a chillier night with most of us seeing clear skies for much of the night. Highs tomorrow, mostly 50s. Looks very nice on your Saturday. Now jump to these. Let's see what it looks like in New York City, particularly Bronx, New York. That is not the right graphic I wanted to use. I apologize. Darn it, I was going to be all fancy too. I used my wrong graphic. Let's go to the right one. We'll go back to the high forecast highs for tomorrow. Now we'll use the fancy graphic where we go over to the Bronx in New York City. And one of the boroughs of New York, and you can see the weather is going to be mild in the 40s, but it is going to be a wet game. That's the Pinstripe Bowl, the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl between Boston College and Nebraska. Wet game, not much wind, temperatures in the 40s. Currently, my prediction, I say 31-20, Boston College over Nebraska in this game. I'll be honest, I've had very little interest in this bowl game. I barely paid attention, to be honest with you. We've waited 8 years for a Husker bowl game, and I barely paid attention. I think the transfer portal's kind of changed the way my interest is in bowl games. So has the playoffs as well. But anyway, weather-wise, if you're interested, that's an 11 a.m. kickoff Central Time on ABC. And again, looks like a wet game there in the Bronx. Back home, tomorrow night. Saturday night, down into the upper 20s and low to mid 30s, so a milder night. Back to the 50s on Sunday. Monday, here comes the colder air. 40s, some low 50s down south. Here comes that colder air. And in fact, some will see dropping temperatures as that cold front dives southward here. And that chance of rain and then snow moves in. And in fact, let's take a look at the extended outlook when it comes to the long-range forecast models. There's today. A little rain may come Saturday night. Light rain or drizzle. But let's look ahead to Monday. Here comes rain, changing to snow off to the north already late morning into the afternoon hours. Tri-Cities probably not till the end of the afternoon or early evening. And then by that point, not much snow accumulation as this will then move on out. It's a very quick clipper system. There is a strong cold front with it. In fact, the winds will be pretty strong on the back side of it. Let's back this up here. Winds going to be pretty strong on Monday afternoon in western areas especially. We could see some wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. That moves on out, and most of the rest of the week looks pretty quiet. Colder, but pretty quiet. Not a lot of moisture through next weekend. Maybe a bigger system off to our east the first weekend of January. Let's take a look at the GFS model. Again, there's our clouds, fog, drizzle today. More sunshine over the weekend. Better weather over the weekend. Just a small chance of rain Saturday night, Sunday morning. Not much of a chance, though. So then we look ahead to, again, Monday morning. Here comes that chance of rain, snow off to the northwest. You can see a tightly wound area of low pressure as this Clipper system dives southeastward. Look at the winds on the backside of that system, especially out west, very strong winds, dropping temperatures, rain changing to snow. Best chance of accumulating snow is going to be over in the northern half of the area, though. I'm not expecting a whole lot of snow accumulation farther south. Beyond that, maybe a little snow there Tuesday night and a Wednesday out west, but not a lot of moisture expected for the rest of next week. The following weekend, we'll see the GFS actually brings some of that moisture to our area, whereas the European develops it all to our east. So we'll see how things play out in the long range as we look towards the first weekend of January. Well, let's go back to the 7-day forecast first for the Tri-Cities. And again, hopefully a little sun later today, a little bit at least here. Otherwise, kind of dreary this morning. Upper 40s to near 50 degrees. Mid 50s over the weekend, just a small chance of rain early Sunday morning. Here comes that better chance of rain on Monday. A little snow mixing in by Monday evening. Dropping temperatures late in the day, becoming a little bit on the windy side. That moves out by about midnight or so. And then we're looking at just kind of chillier weather as we wrap up 2024 and move into early 2025. Chilly, but not brutally cold for this time of the year. We've had much colder years. You think back at I think it was 3 years ago on New Year's Eve, 7 years ago, a brutally cold New Year's Eve. This is nothing. But again, you can see chilly weather basically for most of next week right into the following weekend. Real quick look at the North Platte forecast. Again, already getting better today as the sun will come out, especially this afternoon. Widespread sunshine. Mid 50s over the weekend. A little colder. Here comes the strong winds Monday afternoon. Rain changing to snow, clearing out by the evening. And then a little chillier, but close to average highs Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Not quite as cold as the Tri-Cities, but near average highs, slightly below, slightly above as we look through the end of next week into the following weekend. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. I will be back with you on Monday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you. And otherwise, enjoy it. Talk to you all later. Bye.